Well, happy Saturday and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Hopefully, your weekend is off to a great start, even if it started, I don't know, yesterday for those of you who are getting the extra long weekend hours in because of the 4th of July. Whichever the case, we hope yours is a safe and enjoyable one as you head to celebrate our independence. There we go. I wave my arms and everything. That's how that's going today. So hopefully you guys are having fun today. What do we have to say? A few hellos here. Well, Nikki, good morning to you, as well as Mike. Thank you for being here. And Ann, happy Saturday to you. Tyler, good morning from upstate New York. Well, thanks for joining us from all the way up there. Hopefully you're enjoying a good vacation. Andrew says good morning, and good morning back to you, as well as Chuck saying hey out there. And Adam, thank you very much, Adam. Happy holiday to you as well, to you and yours. So, well, it is the 4th of July, and that is a great time to get out and do some merrymaking of the firework variety. Hopefully you're doing so safely. I'm a little bit beyond that with the kids gone, and we'll see what happens. I did want to mention some holiday hours, though, because observed 4th of July is happening on Monday, July 5th for a lot of businesses and a lot of government employees and the like. They get that day off because July 4th itself falls on Sunday, which is tomorrow. So here's the deal. We're going to be open tomorrow. Kim is off jumping with Blue this weekend. So for those of you following Blue's Facebook page, thank you. But she's going to be competing down in Davison throughout. That means the dude, by the way, is with me here today in the store and probably tomorrow as well. But we will be open tomorrow, Sunday, July 4th, for normal hours. That is 12 noon until 5 p.m. And you know what? Just to make it worth your while, we'll even have a little dollar den sale. We'll do a 33 1/3 sale back there tomorrow only, Sunday only, in the dollar den, where you can get those records 3 for $1. We'll post some information on that today and tomorrow as well. So yeah, we're going to be here for that for normal hours, and probably going to be a few folks in town for it. And we thought we might as well say hello, and the heck, I'll be around. So and then we'll take our Monday and Tuesday off like normal. So we'll just follow in like that. Rick says, good morning, Kansas. Oh, yeah, Rick picked up the brand new Kansas LP. Glad to hear you are enjoying that. Thanks. It is a fun one. Okay, so there it is. Tomorrow we will be open Sunday, normal hours, 4th of July, 12 noon to 5, and a dollar den sale for that one. All right, a little bit of other news to pass along as well, and that concerns Record Store Day Drop number 2 coming up, in a couple weeks here. July 17th is going to be, is that 2 weeks from today? I have to look at my handy dandy calendar. It is, isn't it? Holy cow, 2 weeks from today is Record Store Day Drop number 2. So that will be happening much the same way as drop number 1 happened back in June for us. I got word and some tracking info. It looks like the bulk of our Record Store Day exclusive releases are en route and in shipping, and will be here probably next week at some point in time for us to start getting checked in. So we'll start taking a little bit of stock of what we're getting, and we'll go from there and let you guys know. But the one piece of news that I did want to pass along, and I'm just the messenger on this, folks. You know, last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, whichever, we mentioned that Foo Fighters disco cover of the Bee Gees from the band the DGs, the Dave Grohl's. Yeah, I just got that, by the way. Just announced with a tremendous amount of fanfare and an even more tremendous amount of interest. Well, now comes news that that title is going to be drastically, and by drastically, I mean heavily, and by heavily, I mean drastically, well allocated or rationed, if you will, meaning that the demand is so great for that DG's release, the Foo Fighters release on Record Store Day Drop number 2 coming up on July 1/7, that the numbers going out to the stores are greatly, greatly reduced. This is problematic. There are a couple of reasons. A, it's going to be a cool record, but B, a lot of you requested it when we put that out there. I think we had upwards of 20 plus requests for it. And again, Record Store Day rules state we cannot hold, cannot reserve. So catch as catch can. You got to get them while you can, but that's going to make it more difficult because I'm hearing that the stores could be allocated just way down of what the requests were going to. Now, we put in for, just upfront with you guys, we put in for, I think, over 30 copies of that a Record Store Day release, and I'm not seeing anywhere near that. We'll know more next week, and I will be transparent and pass along to you guys exactly how much we're getting, and we'll be right up front with you on that. But it looks like we're not going to get as many of them for Record Store Day as we had hoped on as well. So Jeff says, hey, and hey back at you, sir. So stay tuned. More news on that. Once we get them in the store, we'll know how many we've got, and you guys can make some informed decisions going into that. Nikki says, yep, that's it. Camping out for Record Store Day 2. I kind of get the feeling that is going to happen. Ernesto, yes, happy 4th to you as well. Thanks. Okay. So again, I'll pass on more info on that release when we get further. I only looked at one of the invoices, and there was not anywhere near what we requested on it. We'll have to check the other one and see what that looks like. Okay, onwards to this week's releases. Some cool stuff in there as well. By the way, I think we talked about the fish. We never got that. We're hopefully going to get a couple copies of that next week. We'll see what happens. We do have plenty of copies, though, of the Tom Petty release and the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' Angel Dream. This is kind of cool. It's songs and music from the motion picture She's the One. Soundtrack long out of print, but essentially it was a Tom Petty album. And what they've done with this is a 25th anniversary, and it's a reimagined release of the She's the One soundtrack. So it's pretty much all Petty. 12 tracks, all remixed and remastered, plus 4 unreleased songs, including 105 Degrees and one of Life's Little Mysteries and a cover of 13 Days. So some cool stuff for you Petty fans. For you of you picked it up yesterday, hopefully you are enjoying that as well. Cool stuff here. Liz Phair, her first album in, it's at 10, 11 years now. A album called Soberish, brand new stuff from Liz Phair. This is a limited edition clear vinyl version of that. We've got one of those in stock. Cool blues reissue from Hound Dog Taylor and the House Rockers. It's a reissue of Natural Boogie, one of his just absolute greats on here. Take 5, Hawaiian Boogie, One More Time, Roll Your Moneymaker, Talk to My Baby, and Sadie is on here as well. So some really cool blues from Hound Dog Taylor. So we've got a few of those in stock. All right, an interesting one. I'd forgotten about this. It's Jefferson Starship, the Best of Mix Picks. This is actually originally part of a larger release, a 2 or 3 record set of select Starship and or Airplane. I guess it's, no, there's some Airplane stuff on here as well. I don't know why they're calling it Starship. They're interchangeable. You guys know what I mean. So what these are live cuts. And I guess this is just like a single release or one of the vinyl off of that. So it's got things like Crown of Creation, Somebody to Love, which is Airplane. Sunrise, that's a great tune. Summer of Love is on there. Plastic Fantastic, Pride of Man, Miracles, and Sketches of China. So apparently this is Jefferson Starship performing Jefferson Airplane stuff, but all live cuts and curated by Mick himself on there. So we got one of those. If you're a Starship fan or an Airplane fan, pick it up. A couple of recent issues. We got another copy of the My Bloody Valentine MBV full analog cut, and I think it is on, I don't know if this is on colored vinyl or not. I'd have to go back and check. I think it's on purple vinyl. We will find out for certain on there. Still have some cool copies of the Alice Cooper reissue, The School's Out Desk with Panties. Got plenty of those in stock. And here's a cool one. Josh Grant is the artist's name on this, and the album is called Boy from Michigan. Let me call my notes up here because I was unfamiliar with this, but Josh Grant, American singer-songwriter from Buchanan, Michigan, down in the southwest side of the state. He was once associated with the Denver alt-rock band, the Czars, and so he's off on his own and solo here. Gave a little preview listen online, and it's some cool stuff. It's indie. It's a little bit of synth and electronic. Oh shoot, what does Discogs call it? down synth. I forget it on there too, but there's some cool stuff on here from the boy from Michigan. I'm not certain if it's on colored vinyl or not as well, but check that out online for more info as you will. Speaking of Michigan, picked up a sealed copy from Record Store Day 2019, the Black Friday, from John Linnell from John and John from They Might Be Giants. And this is his little EP, State Songs. It was released on green marbled vinyl back on Black Friday in 2019. And yes, there is a Michigan song included in on this. Not everybody gets represented, but we were lucky enough to get that. So for you, They Might Be Giants fans, that could be a cool one. Lots of older reissues back in stock. This thing has been out of stock forever. It's Rush's Moving Pictures. We got a few copies back in stock, and I'm a little bummed. Rush has been doing this. The controlling entities of Rush, I guess, at this point, has been releasing 40th anniversaries as that album anniversary rolls around. And this year was supposed to be the year for Moving Pictures, which is a great album of theirs. And even back as far as February, they were saying it's not likely, probably due to Neil Peart's death, probably due to everything from 2020 that's happened, pushed it back. So we'll have to see if they ever do a 40th anniversary box set release of Moving Pictures. We'll be on it and let you know. Also, long out of stock, and by long, I mean a couple of months since we've had one. We do have more copies of both The Wall and Dark Side. These reissues, by the way, sound phenomenal, and they're very true to the originals on there. It's just some great sounding stuff if you are a Floyd fan. All right. Also in as well, we have the Prince in Jazz, following in the tradition of the In Jazz series. That Led Zeppelin one was a little bit, it was about 2-3 weeks ago. And then earlier we had that Black Sabbath, although that Black Sabbath Jazz Sabbath is not part of this series, but this one is, as it's multiple artists doing Prince, jazz versions of Prince. But what's cool here, you've got some big names on this one as well. Nina Simone is in here, as well as Herbie Hancock. Ray Lema, Laurent DeWild, Angela Gallupo is here. But you're getting some of the cool Prince tunes like Sign of the Times, Kiss, I Feel For You, Around the World in a Day, When Doves Cry is on here, Little Red Corvette, and Crazy You. So if you're a fan of Prince and you want to hear some different jazz versions of that, got a couple of those. They would be pretty darn cool. So, and finally we had the best of Suzi Quatro. And speaking of Suzi Quatro and the record show that we do on Wednesdays, okay, we'll save that announcement for down the line. So here we go. A couple quick hays. Pat Clary, better late. Thank you for being here. Robin, yep, go Blue. Happy 4th to you as well. Blue is having fun out there. Let me mention again, the dude is here today. He's sprawled out over there, chilling out. He'll be like that. Don Wilkie just wants to be free. Today is the day for that. And Chuck, there's a Hendrix in Jazz too. Yeah, I remember hearing about that, Chuck. Thank you. We will look for that. All right, let me look at my time, see what we need to mention. Oh, I put up a post yesterday for those of you that are looking for a turntable upgrade, or if you know somebody who wants to get into this, we've got the Audio Technicas back in stock. I tell you, when it rains, it pours. After the last week, we don't want to talk like that. But we've gone so long with get one turntable here, one turntable there. It lasts in the store maybe 24, 48 hours, and then it's gone. Well, this week I've got 3 Audio Technica turntables in stock and ready to go. They are the LP60X model, and I want you to do your homework before you come down to buy one or have someone do some checking on that. But 2 of them are the LP160X base model. It's got a switchable preamp. It's a great starter turntable. I'm not sure if my price is their minimum, so I can't say it online if I'm underneath their price. So just call me and we'll do that. And the other one, the third one I've got is an LP60X with USB and Bluetooth. So with that, again, I know you're defeating the purpose by sending the signal to Bluetooth, but hey, the ease of that is what some folks like. So, excuse me, I've been talking too long and it is time to wrap it up. So anyhow, 3 turntables in stock, ready to go. I think we have covered everything. I am going to wrap it up here today, throw some goodness on the turntable, and get about our Saturday, as we will let you guys too. So thank you very much for being here. Have a happy and safe 4th of July weekend, whether you're celebrating or working like we are here. But this isn't work, right? Stop by and see us. I am here today along with the dude until 6 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow, Sunday, the 4th of July from 12 noon until 5 p.m. And don't forget, tomorrow we're going to put the Dollar Den stuff on sale. 3 for 1, maybe a couple of other goodies. We'll have to see what I've got time to put together for today. So you guys have a great one. And we will give you more RSD news when we hear it. Tune in for the record show on Wednesdays on our YouTube channel. And if you're on YouTube, please give us a quick subscribe and hit that notifications bell. All right, you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland. Thanks.